Whitney, I need to read a text that you sent me. It's literally word for word. I'm gonna have it up on screen, so you know I'm not making this up. Whitney said, "I refuse to believe any Triumph is worth riding, LMAO." So not only is it not worth riding, but you laughed your ass off when you said it. Do you stand by that?
I do, yep.
So now we have to put her favorite motorcycle against the newcomer in the category, the Trident 800, and see if we can finally find a Triumph that is worth riding. We're gonna bust this into 5 different categories and see which one racks up the most points. This is the fairest way, I think, to do it. So we're gonna see which one feels best on the road. We're gonna rate the ride. We're gonna rate the character of these bikes because it's pretty important, wouldn't you say, from these neo-retros. We've got the looks, also very important, the fit and finish of these, as well as a general vibe check. So let's hit the road and see how they stack up against each other.
Spite, you forgot one.
What'd I forget?
Which one gives your soul a boner?
Wouldn't that just be vibes?
I guess that's vibes.
I gotta keep things appropriate for YouTube. So let's take a quick second and talk about why these bikes are so comparable. Specs are up first, and the XSR is putting down 117 horsepower and 69 foot-pounds of torque.
Nice.
Out of an 890cc triple, which makes it bigger and faster than the 798cc motor in the Trident, which is only putting down 113 horsepower and 62 foot-pounds of torque. That's not nice. Both bikes have similar tech. We've got ride modes and traction control and all that stuff, as well as similarly meh dashboards. We'll talk about this stuff in a little bit more detail later on. The Trident costs $9,995 MSRP to the $10,599 of the XSR900, but only one of them is being given away. You could get entered to win the XSR by clicking that link down in the description below. There are less than 100 people entered to win right now, so you've got pretty good odds. But now that you've seen how similar they are on the spec sheet, let's hit the road and see how they stack up side by side in the real world.
So character and the ride. Let's start out with the ride first. Whitney, give us your thoughts on that Trident 800 right there. How's it feel to you? Because for me, this answer is very clear. One of them is very much a better motorcycle when you're out there riding around.
Spite, I'm mad.
You're mad.
I'm mad. I'm feeling edgy. And I don't think there's ever been a bike that made me feel this way, because I can tell you right away, riding a Triumph Trident 660, it was not that fun. I'll tell you that. And every time I see one, I'm like, oh, that's just not a fun bike.
I don't like the 660 either, so we're on the same team there.
The Triumph triumphs in the ride.
I knew it.
I don't like it. I don't like saying that. That makes me angry. Makes me angry.
Yeah, see, for me, the Triumph is just a clear winner. It's more pulled together. It handles better. I know all the people online say that it can't handle good because it's got a steel tube frame, but it handles really well.
Okay, what percentage of those people are riding the bike to a degree in which they can feel the difference in the frame performance?
0.
Yeah, so no. Next.
How's the character of the bike? Because that's like the thing that people come to the XSR for, or the MT-09. This motor is special. It's something unique. What do you think about the character?
Okay, Triumph loses in character. Absolutely, 100%. I like, it's in my DNA to say that the XSR wins when that is like something I truly believe in. It wins in character for sure.
Yeah, I do think that this motor's a little bit more in your face, and I think the extra like 100 cubes almost is helping out. It's just the way it's geared is more aggressive, but I think that in terms of just the actual rideability of the bikes, it helps to have a more predictable motor, I suppose. So for the on-road section, can we agree that the Triumph takes the point?
Yeah, I guess it does. Are you happy? Happy, Spike?
1-0 to the Trident, baby.
Now I gotta jump in here real quick and ask you a question. I recently helped my buddies plan a road trip down to the Twisted Sisters from Austin, and they wanted to hit some fun roads on the way there. How long do you think it took me to plan that route for them? The answer? Under a minute, because I actually used Calimoto to do it. Calimoto is hands down my favorite riding app because you're not stuck using your phone app the whole time. You can plan the routes on your big screen on the computer, and then they show up on your phone in a snap. Not to mention, you can share a route with your friends in just a few taps. It's seriously that easy. Copy link, and then you just send it to all your buddies. Not to mention, if you want to tailor the route to the kind of roads you want to ride, it's just a couple of clicks of a button. Whether or not you want to just do a highway tour or do canyon roads, it can plan it for you. If you're sick of riding the same old roads over and over again, I highly recommend you check out Calimoto because they highlight the twisty roads around you so you can get out and explore a little more. If you're interested in trying it out, click the link down in the description below where you can get 30 days free or you can get 10% off a yearly subscription. Those codes are right here on screen. Okay, so point one goes to the Trident out on the road,
Boo.
which much to Whitney's chagrin there. But now we need to look at both of these things side by side and see what the build quality feels like and which one looks better. Because if you're buying a Neo Retro bike, it's all about the looks, right?
It is. 90% looks, 10% performance.
So there's Whitney trying to grade her bike on a curve because we know you're biased towards the XSR. So why do you like the looks of the XSR better?
Why do I like eating food? Spite. I mean, like, this thing takes, I'm always trying to censor myself. This thing takes a dump on this. Take a dump on that, dude. And I don't care. Like, we know that people get their pitchforks out when I start talking. This thing is so dialed in when it comes to aesthetics. Sure, I don't know how I feel about perforated bits, but I mean, I love the seat. I love how chunky it is. I like this, what is this, 7 inches of frame. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it.
Do you think you'd like the Triumph more if it wasn't in just this flat gray? Because at EICMA, I got to see it in a red, which is a lot closer to this. It's like a wine version of the blue on the XSR. Do you think that might speak to you a little bit more, or you're not digging on the vibes?
This has a boxiness that I really like that makes it a little bit more neo-retro. I won't go into a diatribe about that, but like this is, I don't know, I don't like it. It's the same reason I don't like how the Nightster looks, which is weird, but like when they start blending the body with the frame and it all kind of like the contours come together, I hate that.
So you like parts looking distinct?
I like distinct, boxy, could pick that out flying down the road at 100 miles an hour. It's not ugly. It's not ugly by any means. I wouldn't be upset about owning one because it is really a really great ride on the road. But when it comes to looks, dude, it's just like Soul Boner came from Gen 1 XSR. That speaks for itself.
Okay, so I will completely agree with you. I do think that the XSR looks way better than the Trident. The Trident definitely feels a little bit more modern in the neo-retro vibe.
Yes, it feels more neo, less retro, and then I'm out.
Yeah, you're more of a retro kind of style vibe person. Mm-hmm. But this is the tough part, and it's down to fit and finish.
This feeling I don't like. I've said it, I don't like it. Don't like it.
Where you have to admit that the Trident does something better?
Admit anything. I want to be right.
Well, so far you're half right.
I'm half right. All right.
But I think it's fair to say that right out of the box, the Trident is the better motorcycle here, right?
Well, okay, hold on. In terms of clusters, if we're gonna get into it, what makes you not like the fit and finish when it comes to the clusters?
This one specifically, I think this one is just like big and ugly. It's like they tried to put every single button on the left-hand side.
Imagine like being on a road trip on your XSR900.
Which would be horrible with the gas range this gets.
Yeah. And you can just like, it's right there. You don't like that? I'm not gonna care about aesthetics. I'm gonna care about functionality when it comes to clusters. With this, I have no issues finding things.
But sure, you may not have a problem finding stuff, but just the quality of the parts and the way they feel in the hand, it just doesn't feel as good to me as the
Fine.
Triumph, right?
Okay, if we're going over just feel. God, I'm so mad.
We're both fighting so hard because Whitney said that there's no way she would believe that a Triumph deserves to be ridden.
All right, fine, that wins. God damn it.
So if we want to break it down, we could say it's on the road, the quality of the ride and the quality of the fit and finish goes to the Triumph, whereas the looks and the general character goes to the XSR.
Okay,
so
fair,
we're all
fair,
tied
fair,
up,
Fair.
and now now it's time for the tiebreaker.
Now it's time for the tiebreaker.
All right, tiebreaker time, vibe check. I have a feeling I know which way you're leaning.
Yeah, you do.
Tell me why.
It's raw, it's in your face. I don't care if it's a part spin bike. That's where we're at on the, capitalism timeline of new bikes.
So everything is getting reused pretty hardcore lately.
I mean, that's just the name of the game with every single manufacturer, so that doesn't bother me. Like, just the fact that Yamaha continues to crush with the XSR900, everything about it speaks to my true self, my higher self. It's an etheric bike to me.
This bike definitely just feels like a bigger version of the Trident 660, and we set it out on the road. The Trident 660 didn't blow either of our skirts up.
Nope.
I kind of wish that this was a little bit more distinct from the 660. I get why Triumph kind of keeps the design language the same, but for me, I think I value a little bit more. I mean, I own a Super Duke, so I think I can say it comfortably, I value the ride more than the looks.
Well, that we were talking, I value aesthetics more than performance because I'm not out doing performance things on a bike. I'm a commuter first and foremost. So with that being said, it's very British. I don't know, it's very British. It's buttoned up, it's nice to ride, it's polite, it's great, it's friendly, it's compatible. This is just like, if you own an XSR, I see you and I know what kind of person you are.
In a weird way, you said that that's a very American attitude
It's
that you get from that bike.
Yes, 100%.
So this may be a cop-out. But I think we've actually found the distinction between these two bikes. The Trident, if you value performance and you value a bike that can handle really well and is sharp and feels good, then you should give that last point to this guy. But if you're more about vibes, you want a bike that's in your face, you want a bike that has these kind of wild colorways and maybe feels a little bit more loose but is a little bit more playful, then the Yamaha's for you. Fair to say?
Way more character,
Yes.
hands down. So yeah, 100%.
Well, there you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. Catch you later.
Nerd alert. Nerd bike.
Nerd bike.